Hey you guys, it's Rashad Lamar back on my channel with another story time. If you haven't already, you can like, subscribe, and comment. I'm going to link all my social media down below. Today, the story time will be featuring my guest, Michaela Blue, and we're going to get right into the story time. Alright you guys, we're going to give you this background on this long story. We're going to make it real short. Background is, I had a massive crush on Michaela.
Huge crush.
Ever since I moved to...
Abnormal crush.
Right. Ever since I joined the church that Michaela went to, I had a massive crush on Michaela. So I would talk to Alex and Rox, those are two mutual friends that we have, about Michaela, not knowing they was going back to tell her everything.
Tell me everything.
Fake. Okay, so they would go back and tell her everything. So Alex told me that I should try to get to know her. So get on ask.com and ask her questions because I be anonymous.
When like people used to get on Ask, like you could connect Ask to your Twitter, and people used to get on Ask to be anonymous. It would just like stop people. Basically.
Right. She's trying to be a stalker. Okay, so I would get up there and I would ask her question like, what's your favorite color? What you trying to do when you graduate and everything like that. And she would respond. And then I decided that I want to reveal myself, but I don't want to reveal myself. Okay, so we got the screenshots. Here we go.
So okay, Rashad gets on Ask and he's like, "Can I get your number so we can talk?" And I'm like, first of all, if you're gonna, I don't get my number out in general, but you're definitely not getting it if you're anonymous on Ask. So no, you're not getting my number. And so I was like, well, tell me who you are first, and maybe you can get my number. So he's like, this is word for word. After I tell you my name, I can guess your decision. But I hope it's the opposite though, smiley face.
I was, y'all, when I sound so desperate back then, oh my God.
He was like, it's Rashad. I don't know if you see it or not, but I'm trying not to be overwhelming and stalkerish, but you were definitely being stalkerish.
I was most definitely being stalkerish.
But at the same time, I don't want to miss my opportunity. What opportunity, boo? Who
Let me
told
tell
you
you,
that
Alex had boosted me up thinking I had a chance. Alex boosted me up thinking I had a chance. That's why I said that.
And look, he got real cocky, y'all. He was like, I don't want you to miss yours.
No, I was getting watery.
No, like, y'all, he was really stalkerish on Ask. So, like, I just stopped responding to him. No, actually, he got mad at me because I wouldn't give him my number. And he dismissed me. He was like, all right, good night.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I'm over this. So,
he started talking to a bunch of people that we knew, like, people that I had went to high school with, about me. And people kept DMing me and just coming to me saying that, look, Rashad has this crush on you. Like, I don't know what you did to him, but...
It was my homeboy. We're gonna call him T-Rex.
Yeah, specifically this one guy who DM'd me.
T-Rex. Now I was talking to T-Rex about her all the time, and I didn't know T-Rex was gonna DM her. So T-Rex is like, he's gonna DM her. Did you DM me and tell me that he DM you?
Yeah.
She DM'd me telling me to stop talking about her to people. I think that's what she
DM'd me. He was
me.
just going around talking about me to everybody, and I'm like, y'all, I don't even talk to this boy. Like, yeah, I had people DMing me left and right about Rashad, and so I was just keeping my distance, but of course he was finding ways to get close to me. So we had this church trip to Carowinds, and on the church trip to Carowinds this year, okay, usually when we go on church trips, I'm usually with Alex and Roxy, our friends that we was talking about before, but they didn't go on this church trip this time. So I was with my mom, and Rashad followed me and my mother everywhere. Like, I'm not exaggerating.
I was like, I think before I got off the bus, I was like, can I hang around y'all? She was like, yeah, I guess.
Well, no, I was saying no, but my mother told me. My mother was like, Michaela, be nice. So I was like, that's how it happened.
So I followed them all around the amusement park. Just like everywhere they went, I went. Everybody they got on, I got on. That's just how that went.
And he just had this weird obsession with, like, pointing out stuff that he felt like was nice about himself and wanted me to look at. Like, he was like, I have nice feet, you should look at my feet.
Oh my God, I had no flip-flops
I was like, first of all, I don't even like feet. Like, he just wanted me to notice little things about him, like, oh, my hair got a little bit of waves in it. Look at my...
Let me tell you, back in the day, I was big and I could not dress and I was ugly. Okay, so she's telling the truth.
So yeah, he was just being real picky about himself. So he stalked me at Carowinds. I was cordial with him. I was cordial with him at Carowinds. I was kind of nice because my mama told me to be nice. So I was nice to him at Carowinds. But once we got home from Carowinds,
I didn't want nothing to do with him.
So I just went back to acting like he didn't exist. Okay, so he decided to stalk me again. I started talking to this dude.
I'm a stalker. Okay,
yes, you really are.
Stalker.
I started talking to this dude. He's from LA, so we're gonna call him LA. I started talking to this dude, LA. and we were talking to each other back and forth on Twitter one night, and I noticed that Rashad retweeted something that he said that wasn't in response to something that I said to him. So the only way that you could see that he said that was if you were following him or watching his page.
This what happened. So I used to stalk Michaela page, and she told you I was a stalker. So I would stalk that page, and I saw she was talking to this dude. I was like, they talk a lot up here. I said, let me add him and see what's going on.
He was stalking LA. So I was not rude to him at all. I politely DM'd him. I wasn't rude. No. Initially, I was not rude to him. I politely DM'd you and said, and I have the screenshots. I politely DM'd him and said, hey, do you know LA?
But the thing about it is, LA, it's a person from where I was living at that has the same name as LA. But his last name was different, so that's why I DM'd her. I promise I'm not lying. I promise you I'm not lying.
I said, hey, do you know LA from somewhere? And he just basically made up a random last name to try to throw it off, so it would seem like I was talking about another LA and he wasn't a stalker. Like, that's what you were trying to do.
Because I promise you, after this video, I'm going to show her the person I'm talking about.
So, anyway, I DM'd him, asked him, did he know him from somewhere? And he basically just ended up admitting that he was being a stalker, and he followed him from my page. Like, that's all what it boils down to, honestly.
But in this video,
we're going to post the screenshots.
We definitely going to post the screenshots. But Michaela was rude.
Yeah, but like, no, I had to be rude to him because that was the only way that he was going to get through his head that I did not want him. I didn't even want to be friends with him at the time.
She did. Oh, I remember in the thing you put, if I give you an inch, I said, well, can we be friends then? Can we be friends?
No. Rashad asked, okay, so in these DMs, Rashad asked me, he was like, what's so bad about me that you don't want me? I was like, I literally asked him, I said, Rashad, do you really want me to answer that question?
I was like, yeah, because I don't care.
So I read him that night, honey.
We're going to put these screenshots. These screenshots got to go up in this thing. We put these
I told him about himself, and his feelings was hurt, and he didn't say anything else to me.
I was like, good night.
He was like, good night. Well, no, first he asked me if we could just be friends, and I was like, no.
Because if I give you an inch, she's going to take them out.
You remember that?
She was telling the truth. I remember that from whatever. And I was like, what is she talking about? What is she talking about?
So he just dismissed me again and was like, good night.
Good night.
So the next day, this was a Saturday night. So the next day we get to church on Sunday, and I'm going to let you tell this part.
Okay. So the next morning, I'm still upset from last night. So the next morning, Sunday morning, boom. So we get to church, and we have two mutual friends called Thing 1, Thing 2. That's what we gonna call them. And I decided I was gonna run them the news. I read them everything. I was like, this is what she said to me. My feelings is hurt.
Basically, nobody had Rashad's back in the situation.
They did. They had my back. These people had my back at the moment, but they turned on me. Okay, what happened?
So he told Thing 1 and Thing 2 what happened. Now, mind you, these are mutual friends of ours, and everybody that was in the situation I knew before Rashad knew. Yeah. So I don't know why he felt like this was gonna work, but he just went and told Thing 1 and Thing 2 about what happened, and he told his mama on me, y'all. Yeah, he told his mama.
I was hurt.
But
I was hurt.
He went back and told Thing 1 and Thing 2, and they came back and told me everything. But they were like, "Oh, you made him cry, and he was just depressed, and this, that, and the third."
Like, I was so upset that like Michaela's on praise worship, and it's a tradition that we help the ladies up. Who about to help Michaela? She just hurt my feelings in these messages.
I'm trying to walk up the stairs, y'all. Can't even get no help. About the trip because Rashad.
You did. Let me tell you, I was mad. I was not about to help up the steps. I was not about to get the steps.
So after that, Rashad, he kind of died down a little bit. Like it wasn't a lot, and this had to be around October. So Christmas is coming up. So Rashad, he died down for the month of November. And during Christmas, he brought me a gift. What was it, like a bracelet?
It was a gold bracelet.
It was a bracelet, which was really cute, so I wore it.
A lot.
And it was really cute, so I wore it. So yeah, I was like, thank you for my gift or whatever, and we just gonna leave it at that. Like, I'll speak when I see you, and it's no hard feeling, you know.
But you know, you buy that one gift, and they be like, oh yeah, I like it. And they wear it.
He thought he was in.
I'm about to buy some more. You thought.
So Valentine's Day comes up.
And I decided I was gonna buy her something else. So
first, his mother told me. Rashad tells his mother everything, and his mother would come back and tell me everything that he told her about me. So his mother came and told me one night at church and was like, Rashad was in the store. He was gonna buy you this giant teddy bear for Valentine's Day, but I just told him, Rashad, I don't think you should do that because she's not interested. But he just insisted on buying me something. So he ended up buying me another gold bracelet who repeats gifts, Rashad?
I know. But the reason I bought the gold bracelet because I feel, well, she like this gold bracelet, she gonna like this gold bracelet. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I did that.
But he bought me another gold bracelet. But this time I felt like I had given him too much leeway because the gifts just kept coming. So this bracelet I did not keep and I did not wear, but I left it. Okay, so one of the secretaries, well, at this time, one of the secretaries at my church, we're gonna call her, let's call her Bantu because she's natural.
Yeah.
So Bantu had an office, and I was really cool with Bantu, so she knew of the situation the entire time that it was going on. So I took the gift that Rashad gave me and just left it in her office, and to this day, it's just been in there unless someone threw it away because I have no idea where it is. I felt like accepting another gift from him was gonna boost his hair up.
It was not.
It was.
No, it wasn't. She could get. You know what? And you know, I remember seeing the bag, and I was like, I said, get this McKay, you know, make sure she get it now. And I'm gonna look for somebody that got a bracelet. Let me see that gold bracelet on somebody. I'm gonna say, give me my gold bracelet. I'm so mad to this day.
So yeah, like I had to stop with the gifts because he was just taking. Like I said, if I had given you an inch, you would have taken them out. And
that's so true.
You really did.
I really took them out. Okay. But after this, you died down.
Died down completely until. I graduated a year before Rashad, but Rashad graduated and came to the same school as me. So we both lived on campus, and on Tuesday nights we had Bible study at our church, well, prayer at our church, and we both worked with the youth in the back. So Rashad would ride with me to and from church on Tuesdays. I don't know whose idea this was to set up. Like his mom. He had his mom come ask me.
I was nervous. I mean, she already shut me down for like 2 or 3 years.
He had his mom to come ask me, could he ride with me to church and back to campus on Tuesday nights? And you know, I'm not gonna tell nobody's mama no, so I was just like, yeah.
I didn't. But yeah, so but that first night was really, really, really awkward. Like Michaela was not playing in the game, so I got in the car. I'm trying to talk. Michaela couldn't music up. She's not playing.
I did not want to hear it.
She did not want to hear it.
I wasn't feeling him. So yeah, he started riding. But I mean, that's eventually how we got cool now.
Yeah, we were cool now.
But you know, I just wasn't feeling him, and he just would not
stop. I never got the hint. You know what I'm saying? I just missed the hint every time. This would be like she would put it in my face. I don't want you, and I missed it. I'd be like all over here like, oh, she wants me. She didn't.
I didn't at all, and I still don't.
She don't.
So.
But we're cool to this day.
Kind of a little bit.
That's my dog. But yeah, this is how that story time is going to end, okay? When you get crushed by your crush. Because you tried to crush me.
I didn't.
You did.
I know it's late.
But thanks for watching.
Yeah, subscribe.